Hi Aries, I hope you're all really well. This is your mid-November 2016 reading. Before we start, as always, check out your rising sign and your moon sign. This is just a general reading. It may not apply to you, or you may want extra messages coming through for you. So check those out. If you would like a personal reading, that's the only way to get the answers that you're looking for, or directional guidance. Please click up on the link in the corner through to the website. Different prices, different readings to choose from. The Orgonite pyramids are up there as well. Remember that I do custom made Orgonite pyramids as well if you have something specific in mind for a certain challenge or problem that you're facing. We use different crystals for different situations. And also the 2017 full yearly personal reading is up there. That gets very busy around this time of the year now through to Christmas, beginning of January, so get yourself booked in and be one of the first ones that I do when it comes out. So let's start. Temperance, to start off with, having patience with yourself, having patience with people around you, situations around you. You could have a very upbeat energy, a very restless energy, wanting to get everything done. Be careful of that, because you may end up just doing half a job before you flitting from one thing to another. Try and have this patience. Take things at an orderly pace throughout the rest of the month. Also, try not to go over the top. Be careful of going over the top with anything, either your emotions, going over the top with your emotions, going on some wild spending spree. If you're going over the top with emotions and getting emotionally upset about things or certain things, be careful of, that chance where you go, oh, sod it, I'm going to the pub, I'm going to have a drink, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and getting, bringing your chakras even further down, really getting into your lower chakras. Then just be careful of overindulgence in certain things that may come about because you're overspending, or just getting your wages through and blowing the lot and not balancing things out so you've got enough to last for the rest of the month. Spending it on those new shoes that you've wanted for ages, and then realizing you can't pay one of your bills that's coming through. So it's all about toddling along at a good pace for the rest of the month. That's what you need to know, really. Don't overdo anything in any area of your life as the month comes round. With the Nine of Cups, though, what you need to embrace is you've got a lot of energy. You're feeling pretty happy about things. This is like the initial stages of something that's come through. So you could have started a new relationship recently. You could be starting a new relationship in the next couple of weeks, which is going to make you very happy when it comes round for you. Possibly with a water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, moon sign or rising sign. But this is a feeling of everything's going along quite nicely. Everything's quite happy at the moment. You've got a lot of luck coming through to you. And you're feeling quite emotionally fulfilled. So there's a lot of love around you. Maybe, I think for some of you, there is some sort of bond that you've got with somebody else that, it could be a friend, it could be a co-worker, somebody that you're doing business with, but something is growing there where you've got the same points of view, you're on the same page, that sort of thing, and that there's a potential there for a friendship to grow. And if you're not in that situation, you're just, you're getting on with everybody, everything's going well, there's not many arguments going on around you at this time, and again, it's moderation and patience is the main thing that is holding it all together. So and don't look at the past, don't go back to the past. It's all about, with this, in this moment, are you happy? In this moment, are you doing the things that you want to do? Having a thankfulness and blessings for the things that are in your life at this moment. It's a nice easygoing couple of weeks, I think, coming up for most of you. What you need to avoid, I always read this in the reverse because it's what you need. You need to avoid disconnection. You need to, so now is not the time to be arguing with anybody else. Now is not the time to be divided from anyone else. If you are thinking of splitting up with somebody, having an argument with somebody, leaving a job, now's not the time to do it. Now's not the time to do it. First of all, you need to wait for the energy, to see what the energies of this big full supermoon are coming through on the 14th. That needs to be got over. The energies from that last for a few weeks. Plus, in December, we are in Mercury retrograde for nearly a month. So it's likely that decisions you make over the next couple of weeks to leave something, disconnect from something, not agree with somebody on something. It may be that Mercury retrograde will come around in December and you will change your mind. So just wait until we've got to the other side of that. For some of you, I feel like you almost may have to backtrack on something you say or do in the next couple of weeks if you go down that road, if you do that. So try not to do that, and even to a point of trust the process, trust the way things are in your life at the moment. Have trust for people around you. Don't get paranoid about people around you or relationships around you, because again, it's almost a feeling of you may have to backtrack on something at a later point as you go forward, which is really embarrassing. It's not the way to go. So just be sort of aware of that as it comes round. We've got the Knight of Wands going forward. So obviously the Knight of Wands, I'm taking that as you. I'm also taking it that some of you could start new relationships this month, or you are in a very new relationship, because the Knight of the Wands is romance and being swept off your feet. So you could be involved with another fire sign, Aries, Leo or Sagittarius, moon sign or rising sign. But for you going forward over the next couple of weeks is be careful where you put your energy, because where you put your energy with the Knight of Swords, there is adventure there is excitement, there is all sorts of things going on and happening and moving forward. But again, you've got to take things in balance and not overexert or overdo things in certain areas. He's very impatient and very impulsive. So don't make the wrong decisions about splitting up with somebody over the next couple of weeks, because you've got that feeling of restlessness and wanting to have an adventure and wanting to start something new. But you have to do it in a patient way moving forward. You may have these feelings, but it's almost, I feel like you need to quell them a little bit. So don't be impulsive. Don't make hasty, quick decisions without thinking things through properly. Again, you could regret them afterwards. Sit on your hands. Give your credit cards to somebody else so that you don't go out and overspend. Keep yourself as not excited as possible going forward. If you use this energy in a good way and don't make hasty decisions, you can come up with some amazing creative ideas. You can come up with inspiration, new ideas of moving forward, putting your passion into something, really getting stuck into a hobby. Somebody is already about to or is going to making Christmas decorations for the tree and for the house. That's coming up for I don't know if they're homemade with they're definitely homemade. I don't know if you're doing them with the children or but you're just getting very creative and very wonderful. And some of you I feel like you've already done your Christmas shopping. It's already done. You can sit back, you put your feet up. It's cool, but you've got that determination on that. I'm going to get everything sorted this year. I'm going to be organised. I'm going to do it. Just don't do it far too fast. Try and slow down a little bit. Some of you are being there is a lot of ambition here with this card. You're wanting to switch things up, change things around, do it. And yes, do it. Use the passion, use the energy of the Knight of Wands, but make sure that every decision that you make has been well thought through before you do it. Otherwise, there may be a certain regret there during December with it. Yeah, it's that sort of feeling with it. So I'm going to leave it there. Have a brilliant month. There's a lot going on for you, and there's a lot of relative happiness there as well for you. Take care. I'll speak to you soon. Bye.